Hello and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Knights of the Old Republic. It's been a few days since I last picked this up, so I'm not entirely sure where we are. I think we had to go and save Juhani. And oh yes, we need to go and see the yeah, okay, fine. Yeah, and we were moaning about this absolutely terribly designed character. Oh, yeah, what's this? So we're... Find Shen. What's the problem?
Alan Matale and to hear my father tell it, Alan is a brute and a bully, but my father stands up to Alan because no one else will. But now he... Please...
Right, okay. So I guess... Well, there's a door there. And that's, I guess, the entrance door. I'm just trying to clear out some of the maps. I've got a slightly better view and vantage point.
Has nothing more to say to you. Strict instructions. He was.
Okay.
My orders are clear. Please leave immediately.
Right. Are these all doors or are they? Okay. Right, so we're going to have to just destroy... Non-family members are not permitted. Okay. So I guess that we are going to toast this thing, are we? Is that, I mean, that feels like dark side material, but...
I am not programmed for battle. Even if you destroy me, you will not be able,
you'll not be able to get into either. Oh, right, okay. Oh yes, we had to go around the back, didn't we? Yeah, she's given us a key card for the rear entrance. Lol. Is it this one? Possibly. Alright. Okay, well, I guess it's straight in with the battle droids. Okay. Actually hit something. Mission, can you cover that for me, please? Sensational. I mean, there's lots of doors there, but I think maybe we'll let's just clear out this bit first. Oh. Mission. Make yourself useful. Sensational. It's a quiet drinking episode, this one. I do have... Oh, well, I mean, the security room seems like an excellent place to start. I have got a glass of wine. Oh, okay. Sensational. It looks like we've got a level up to boot, so let's have a look and see. Oh, we get all manner of things. Can we slowly creep up and persuade? And feats. Well, we seem to have committed to the single lightsaber. What's that for us? Yeah, very nice. +3 bonus to all blaster bolt deflection rolls. I mean, it might make us more tanky. Attack bonus with lightsabers. No one cares about that. We've elected not to use that. I guess we'd started to use flurry a bit more. So maybe that's the play. As for powers, we wanted something, I think, wasn't it? So like, oh, we were gonna see if we could stun. Yeah. And that gives Mission a bit of a chance to do stuff. Right, let's rub him blind. Aha, this is evidence, possibly. Hello. Oh, okay. I thought let's just go and use flurry on him. Hello. Oh. Very good. No. Very great. Yeah, slice it. View north hallway. Sensational. Don't know. Let's do that. South hallway, equally lovely. Security computer room. Hello, that's us. Central security room. Yeah, very good. Yeah, why not? We'll turn to that. Repair room. Yeah, let's overload that. I don't know why I'm doing that. It's not a particularly difficult fight. And the storage room. Okay. Right, okay, let's just go. Ah, 2 level ups. Very nice. Did we empty this?
I'm here.
Right, Bastilar. Skills are those 2. Powers. I don't think they're necessarily going to even use this. That feels like it's going to be more annoying than useful. To be honest, if you're not going dark side powers, I'm not really sure what else to give you. And Mission, it's all about the skills with you. Yep. And I don't know why we've got remain points on that. That's fine. Cool. Right. Very nice.
Yes?
Yes, indeed. Okay. Mission.
Gotcha. Simple.
Yep. Right, there we go. Evidence, possibly.
Sure.
Certainly not just theft. Oh, hello. Ah, security control room. Well, let's do the room next door first. A classic. Okay. Oh, a prison key. Oh, that seems like it might not be entirely devoid of value. I guess we'll try this central room first. Hi.
Please find Shen and rescue him before my. There are many.
Okay.
Please.
Yeah, but first, let me rob you. because I'm a good light side Jedi. I think we went through these, didn't we? Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. That is, I think, just the door to the entrance area. Nobody cares about that. Mission.
Gotcha.
Oh. Right. Hi. Can we search the other bits first? Mission.
Huh? Gotcha. Simple.
Right, okay, very nice.
What?
So... Huh? No. No, 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 no. That is a job for our little Twi'lek. Is that how you pronounce it? Twi'lek? Twi'lek? Twelk.
What?
Oh, sure. Right, well, yeah, well, let's go and see if there's anything in that central room, because there might be some droids we can kill. For precious experience, not that it particularly matters. Hello. Frag grenade and a light scan visor. And a response package. Hello. Right, okay, so interface band, all very nice. What was the light scan visor? That is not very good, but I have a feeling that Bastila, is she just using... Oh, that's will saves. What's direct visor? Yeah. Okay, cancel. Back to me. What was the other thing that we... So what's this sonic nuller? Oh yeah, it was the implant, wasn't it? Ooh, 10 versus Sonic versus that on the computer use. What's Mission using? No, I think we're going to switch this out actually. I think you're going to go on the Sonic Nullifier, and you are going to go on the interface band. Sensational. You don't have, oh, we've got apparently 2 response packages, so that's not very exciting. No one cares about that. And right, okay, so yeah, put it with the others, basically. Okay. Oh, large locker. Ooh, sonic rifle. Right, well, very good. Hello, Shem.
Who are you? What do you want with me? Are you working for my father?
None of your business, keep your beak out. I'm here to rescue you, Shen.
Rescue me? No. I won't leave. It's too dangerous.
I'll protect you,
It's
Shen.
not my own
let's go.
safety I'm concerned about. I'm worried about the fate of Nurik's daughter, Rahasia. She's been trying to convince her father to release me ever since I was captured. If I escape, Nurik will think Rahasia is to blame. Nurik is insane with grief over the loss of his son. If I leave with you, it is Rahasia who will suffer. I cannot allow that.
That's very good of you. How can I get you? Come on.
If you can convince Rahasia to escape with us, I will accompany you. Though I do not know if she'd be willing to turn her back on her home and family. Who could imagine a Sandral doing such a thing for the sake of a Matali?
Aww.
But if she will not go, then I too shall stay. I would rather face my own death than have her face her father's wrath because I escaped.
Aww. What do you... I'll go speak to Asia. Yeah, I'm not even going to ask that. Right, cool. Yeah, it's a real Romeo and Juliet love story, this, isn't it?
What are you doing here? Shen can be so stubborn sometimes. If one of the security droids sees me wandering the halls, Father will get suspicious. I can't risk it. I know Shen would rather die than leave me here alone to face the wrath of my father. Tell Shen I will meet you outside the gates. I will wait as long as I can, but you must hurry.
Brilliant. Now, I can't remember what the ending is to this, but don't be surprised if it turns into something tragic.
You're back.
Yes.
I pray she is not just telling me what I want to hear, but I will have to take that chance. Hurry then, we must not keep Rahasia waiting.
Okay.
Shen, you're safe.
Rahasia! Oh, thank goodness you managed to escape.
It was all thanks
Odd
to
choice of
Jedi.
camera angle, isn't it?
Far at all. I thank you, Jedi, for all that you have done for us.
It was no. We should get out of here quickly.
You're right. We should go as fast as we can. I don't know how long it will be before my father realizes we're gone.
You're right, we should.
Right. Nice work. Good, quick reactions there, Jedi.
There you are, Shen.
Father!
Mr. Matale,
Rahasia!
Father.
Mr. Sandral!
Nurik! Alan! I knew this was all your doing. I knew you had captured my son.
You had taken my Cassus from me long before that. You started it.
I don't want to hear any of your excuses. Now I will get revenge for your transgressions.
Why don't you just shoot each other and get it over with? It's very tempting, but you two need to
Please
calm
listen to
down.
him, Father.
Why should I listen to the Jedi? All you want is to remain with that Sandral harlot.
My daughter is not a harlot, Matale dog.
Why don't you try listening to your children?
Children don't know enough of what's good for them to make a reasonable decision.
It's better to let older, wiser heads like ours make the decision.
Rahasia and I don't want you to make decisions for us. We want to live alone away from you.
You insolent boy! If you want to live alone, then so be it. I disown you. Never set foot in my house again.
Rahasia, you will not leave with this Matale boy.
I am, Father, and you can't stop me. We're leaving for the Enclave.
You
Evil lad.
foolish girl.
You expect
Let
us
them
to
go.
just let them leave? Droids, stop them!
You will not turn your droids on my daughter. Droids, don't let them take Rahasia.
We appear to be at an impasse then. And they got away.
It is your fault, darling. You were always too violent for your own good.
Constantly.
Me? You were the one who rushed out here with war droids.
You don't need to fight them.
Will not rest until I have my Shen back. The Council will hear of the troubles you caused, Jedi.
Indeed they shall.
Great. Well, whatever. I, for one, don't care. I'm sure that you, the viewers, will feel much the same. Let's... oh no, let's not load it. Let's save the thing. Oh right, we have to go down this way. Yes. I'm afraid I'm not really firing on all cylinders for this episode, so I might make it a bit of a shorter one. Right, I feel like using Flurry may have provided some small benefit, so I feel slightly less incompetent than I did in previous episodes. Is that something on the ground? Yeah, you. Metal case. Oh. Ambitious. You never know when we might have missed something. Unless you've watched the previous episodes and come straight into this, in which case you'll know exactly whether we've missed something. Yeah. Very good, that's classic 4 damage. Use it. That'll work. Everyone. Okay, so that's the caves for all our lightsaber crystals. This is classic Stingray. Where, what? Oh, okay. I thought for a second it said horny cat hound. Not really sure I wanted to know that. Was that Bastila studying that? Yep. Yeah, if she does that, I assume that she's doing that on purpose. It should give Mission her sneak attack damage. So having her do that is actually kind of nice. This was the Grove. We don't care about the Grove, biker. And yeah. So we'll head up here. Oh yeah, okay, fine. I think it was just. Oh. Right, yeah, never mind that. Alright, brilliant. Well, I'm glad that we got that. Come here, you. You've got a date with death. Okay. Oh, it's the stasis. She uses a whirlwind or whatever it's called. Yeah. What's the... Right, I don't actually remember where... So what's this? Path North. I think it was just Path North, wasn't it? Oh, it says courtyard. Like I seem to think that we... Okay, yeah, that looks promising, doesn't it? Right, okay. The one thing I would say of this game, it feels like we are still quite early on in it. Okay. This is all very good. Hello, ancient droid. Cool. What language is that? What are you trying to say?
I think the droid is trying to communicate with us by cycling through a variety of languages. Each time it spoke, it was using a very different alien dialect. The droid can probably understand us. The only problem is it may not have been programmed with the phonemes of a language we can understand.
I recognise this language.
There's this language as well. It's an archaic variant of the Selkath dialect spoken on Manan. Why would a droid be programmed to speak ancient Selkath? It must be referring to Revan. The Dark Lord and Malik likely encountered this droid when they explored these ruins.
Sorry, I've not done the preface that I normally do with these episodes. Yeah, bear in mind at this point, you know, if you're enjoying the series, go away and play the game proper by yourself, because it is quite story focused, and yeah, we're now getting to the point where it's you're gonna have a worse time watching me play it than play it yourself. But anyway, yeah. But, who are you? Why are you here? Monument to the power of the Star Forge. Project completion. All slaves are executed. I was reprogrammed to search for the builder return, search of knowledge of the Star Forge. How long have you been here?
10 revolutions would take more than 20,000 years. If this is true, then this droid is nearly 5,000 years older than the Republic itself. There must be some mistake.
Nobody's just checked this place before. Right next to where the Jedis are. Okay. Who are these builders? I hope you don't mind if I skip ahead on some of these.
Must have been an extinct people. It is strange, there's no record of their existence. Even the archives of the Academy make no mention of them. In the years before the Republic, the Hutts were a dominant force in the galaxy, but they never constructed an empire. In fact, I know of no species that would fit with this information.
Have you seen the builder recently? Yeah. No. What is the Star Forge? Machine of invincible might, a tool of unstoppable conquest. What is it? What does it do? Okay, same
The
answer.
droid is obviously not programmed with the knowledge we seek. The Star Forge sounds like some type of weapon, perhaps. Or in fact, it could be anything.
There'll be a factory or weapons spawn.
That might explain how the Sith were able to amass a fleet so quickly. But I suspect the Star Forge is more powerful than a mere factory. Maybe the droid has more information we can use. It seems to respond to you. Perhaps you should ask it something else.
Sought knowledge of the Star Forge and its origins. Surprise, surprise. They proved themselves worthy. Oh, secret door there. There was another who failed to unlock the secrets and paid the ultimate price.
Droid must be talking about poor Nemo. The Council sent him here to investigate, and it cost him his life.
Oh, found Nemo. Did you kill? Temple zone distractions. Okay, fine. And if they're unworthy, I'm going to prove myself worthy. Okay.
Revan and Malak unlocked the sealed door and uncovered the secrets of the Star Forge. Now Malak is using the Star Forge to fuel his conquest of the Republic. We have to find out what they uncovered. We have to find a way to unseal these doors to learn more about the Star Forge. The Republic is depending on us.
Right, sick. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll go through the doors. I seem to recall that... firstly, which door was it? Firstly, finding Nemo. Yeah, baby. Jedi Knight Robe. So I guess... Okay. Well, that would be useful. That would be very useful. Oh, but look at that. Stylish.
What?
Far better than poor dead naked Nemo. Hello. Ouch. Thanks, last one. I'm not doing a spectacular job of defeating this thing. It looks like we have dealt some damage. I think I'll just go past them. Empty turn. Hands and throws are extremely comprehensive characters. Okay. Insert your data pad in. Three primary life-giving seed world types. I guess grassland, arboreal, and oceanic. What was that? Did that do something? How are you doing? Oh, it looks like we are starting to do damage now, albeit at a point where Bastila is nearly going to die.
What can I do?
Come on, come on, heal. Not good. Now back to you. Yeah. More heals. Oh, okay. I don't need that. Yeah, I wondered if there maybe there was something with this. I feel like, is it only Mission who's doing damage to it? Oh, it looks like we're coming down. Brilliant. 425. One wonders whether or not that was strictly necessary, but oh well. Wreckage. Yeah, great. Right, sorry, what was all this about? Ancient terminal. Silent and still, so I guess we achieved whatever I thought we were going to achieve. I think we'll just leave, go back, heal. Like, I don't think we can go from here, can we? No, okay. Alright, return to the Ebonhawk. Transit back. And we will save this game because we're doubtless going to have another fight with another one of those things in here. Yeah, hello guardian droid. Right. Oh, good. Oh, to be a guardian. Yes, I must say, I mean, obviously, we are not doing this optimally. You know, somebody who was, who cares more could no doubt do a lot better than I'm doing. But I think maybe we're just going to do it. Okay, talk to the computer. City data pad, yeah. Talk to the computer, yeah, great. Death giving is desert, volcanic, and barren. Okay, great. And now that's done. And now, so Bastila is the one suffering.
There, take that. I'm here.
So I don't want to do that.
Yes?
Right. I'm having strong doubts about the capabilities of this lightsaber. Do we have just like a droid destroying thing? An ion blaster would seem suitable. Okay.
Let's make this.
Yeah, I feel like that's a more effective method than the lightsaber.
So be it. There.
Sorry, I could be clicking on things here. I'm just sort of idly staring at it. There we go. Right. Very well. Oh no, not double-bladed. Where's the lightsaber? Yeah, okay. Alright. Look at that. Sensational. Logically, I would have expected there to be at least one pickup in this room, but it looks like I am to be disappointed. Right. What do you want? How do I prove myself worthy? Yeah, okay, fine. Right. So I guess I can just open the door. Okay. Brilliant. Yes. When suddenly. Okay, I'm not quite sure why it elected to give me that small walking animation and then give me control again, but anyway.
This must be what Revan and Malak found when they entered this temple. This must be where their journey down the dark side began.
Okay, what is it?
This is a map, some sort of intergalactic navigational chart. Revan and Malak must have used this to lead them to the Starforge. We could use this map to follow their path and find the Starforge ourselves, but we must be wary. They may have laid traps or concealed what they found.
What is it?
I don't know, but Revan and Malak were very interested.
Revan and Malak were very, very interested.
Sometime, or maybe a weapon. Perhaps the Council can tell us more. But I think this map might be the key to finding the Starforge, whatever it is. See this world here? This looks like Korriban, a Sith world. And if that's Korriban, then this is Kashyyyk, and Dantooine, and here's Manat. There are pieces missing. Incomplete hyperspace coordinates. The data. And there doesn't seem to be anything indicating where the Starforge itself might be.
That
I was
says it.
thinking that too. This map can't take us to the Starforge, but I know that Revan and Malak visited Korriban at least once. Perhaps they discovered something more there. They may have found something on each of the other worlds that completed this map. Maybe if we find all the pieces, they'll lead us to the Starforge. And some way to destroy it. We must inform the Council of what we've discovered. They must decide our next course of action, though I suspect our task has only just begun.
Right, cool. That's good. Oh, do we need to interact with it any more than that? No. Right, okay, great. So the world is about to open up. If you haven't already guessed, we're about to have more choices to where we go. And, yeah, a bit more time on the ship, which is always welcome. Yeah. Okay, don't worry about it. I'll just come in with improved flurry. What? Oh, okay. Got time for that. I think we picked up, like, some nonsense, didn't we? I didn't even check it. I think the Verpine... Well, that's better than what Bastila's got anyway, isn't it? So, not that it makes a great deal of difference, but... Okay, great. Little light scan, but okay. Yeah. Cool. Hello. Alright. Let's have some more wine. Apologies. Live action roleplay. Hey, John.
Thank you for exacting.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's probably a bad sometime. Oh, what's on your mind, Bastila?
How can I help?
You look like something's bothering you.
No, not bothering you. Not exactly. I've been thinking about what the Jedi Council said about the two of us. There is a bond between us. I do not dispute that. I can feel it, as I'm sure you can. The nature of that bond and its effect on our mission remain in question.
I think you're interested in more than just the bond between us.
Please. I'm a Jedi. Such feelings, such attractions are, well, they're beneath me, quite frankly. I admit I find you intriguing. I mean, I find your command of the Force intriguing, but my interest in you is purely academic. Surely you can understand why. Our fates are strongly connected. So connected that a literal bond has been forged between us. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Ender Spire, but nothing beyond that. I know very little about you. I'd like to ask you some questions, given our relationship.
Okay, I'll answer for a few questions.
Don't worry. These are simple questions. Nothing too intrusive. First, what kind of background do you have?
I'm in human form, flight suit breaker. I was a scout.
On which planet were you born?
Doralia, remote system.
Excellent. Your current age is?
Wasn't all this in my service records?
Yes. Well, the truth is, I was studying how you responded to my questions. Your reactions helped me judge you. This was a test for me to learn more about your character.
And what did you find
You
out?
were honest, which is good. And you treated this as a serious matter, which it is. This bond we share will shape both our destinies. It is not to be taken lightly. But I imagine you've had enough questions for a while. So many things have happened to you since Taurus. It's probably a lot for you to absorb. We can speak again later, after you've had time to think about all this.
Sick. Right. Well. There will be time for those later. I don't think we picked up nearly enough money to... I don't even know... Do we see money in the inventory? Is that... Oh, yeah, 2,000. There's nothing. So I think we have to go and ask permission to go and pursue this thing that we're going to do anyway. So we'll just go and speak with these folks.
You have returned, young Padawan. Have you discovered what it was that Revan and Malak sought in those ruins?
Yeah, incomplete star.
This news of a Starforge is disturbing. Action is required, but we must not do so in haste. We must discuss recent events in light of this new information.
We should consult the Jedi archives to see if there's any mention of the Starforge and what it might do. We must learn why Revan and Malak sought it out.
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done. Padawan, you have done well in discovering the star map hidden within the ancient ruins. But there is more you must do in the battle against Malak and the Sith. We Jedi know victory over the Sith will not come through martial might. The Council has a mission for you, Padawan.
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this Star Forge, but all my efforts have been in vain.
Still, the Council are in agreement. The Star Forge must be found. Revan and Malak sought it out when they began their tragic fall. The Star Forge is surely a powerful tool of the dark side.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the Star Forge itself. We believe there may be similar star maps on other planets. Each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle. Find star maps on Kashyyyk, Dantooine, Manam, and Korriban, and we believe they will lead you to the Star Forge.
I'm ready to do the Council's will.
Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war, by defections to Malak's cause, and by Sith assassins. But we realize the importance of this mission. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, we would surely draw the full attention of Malak and the Sith, dooming your efforts to failure.
Oh, it's going to say it's slow.
Secrecy is our best defense against the Sith, but it would be foolish to send you on this quest without someone to aid you, young Padawan. Bastila will accompany you, for there is a powerful connection between you two.
Oh.
A connection that might be the key to unraveling the mysteries uncovered by Revan. And Juhani has also asked to accompany you. After long deliberation, we have granted her request.
Juhani nearly fell to the dark side. Perhaps her presence will serve as a reminder to you of the dangers of that path.
Great, Bastila and the Catwoman. Anyone else you want to stick with? There are others who want to join
Of
me.
course, those who aided you on Taris will...
So we are, in the end, sending a Jedi strike force.
...useful in your quest. Remember that secrecy and discretion are paramount to your success. You will not be able to hide the fact that you are a Jedi, nor should you. But the true nature of your mission must not reach Malak's ears. You may return here at any time.
Cheers.
Dantooine will be a sanctuary for you, a safe haven. Here you can find supplies and whatever advice or other aid we may give you.
You can count on me, I will not fail.
Whenever you wish, the sooner the better. The longer you wait, the stronger Malak becomes. But first, a warning, young Padawan. The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Star Forge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
The fate of the galaxy is in your hands, young Padawan. We pray you are up to the challenge. May the Force be with you.
Okay, so firstly, I'm not that young. And we've already established that I'm an older Padawan. Secondly, you know, like, could we maybe not have it quite so nailed on that, like, we're sending the Padawans out to sort all this? I think Bastila is referred to as a Padawan in this as well, so it's... They're literally sending the two most junior members of the Order to do this. I thought that there was a mission to help us against Malak and the Sith. Well, then what else would they do? I don't think the councils want me to speak it. Sure. Sith are not the only minions of the dark side. What could be more dangerous than Sith? Creatures that are boy. Cathans, whatever. Terentitek. The blood of those who are strong in the Force. Stronger. Okay, good. Well, I also have a gun, so hopefully that'll help. Sick. Reasonable. The Great Hunt. What's that? Oh dear. Almost all. Caravan. Shayla. What's that name for? Okay, thanks for the warning, be careful. Right, okay, great. I'm going to forget about that. Not intentionally, it's not a deliberate task, but I think it would be unrealistic to think that anything else would occur. Right, yeah. Oh. This is the ship, so we actually get to spend time on the ship, and
Yeah, what do you want?
we get to speak with Candace. Wonder if you had any interesting stories.
You want to hear tales of my exploits? Of the wars I've seen and fought, the enemies I've seen die by my hand? Sure, I'll humor you. My name's Candace, of the Mandalorian clan Ordo. I've been fighting across the galaxy for 40 of your years.
So you're
for my
younger than me.
people, it is
That's
the
good.
honor and glory of battle that rules us. It's through combat that we prove our worth, gain renown, and make our fortunes.
Is that why you work as a mercenary?
Times have changed now. The Mandalore clans have been scattered across the Outer Rim. The Republic is in decline, and the Sith Empire rises to take its place. The clans as they were aren't a threat, but the galaxy still fears us. People think we war out of spite or bloodlust. They don't understand, and fear that. We only wanted the challenge of the battle, and glory from it, win or lose. And we lost. But now I have no real challenges. Crushing Davik's enemies and the pathetic gangs in the lower city of Taris could not be considered the most glorious of tasks. When I think of the battles I've fought, the thousands I've killed, the worlds I've burned, I weep for my past. We will never again speak of this. We've got work to do, so let's get to it.
Sick.
What do you... From what we saw from space, this world doesn't have a lot of people. It looks like a farm world. The Republic has... But I might have... You have any...
Right, okay.
Your choice. I'm here if you...
I don't really care about the adrenal stimulants. Not especially sure I care about that. We can go around the ship and speak with people. They'll be hanging out in their various rooms. There's also this supplies thing. Great. Okay, that's good to know. Let's go here. Plasteel cylinder. Empty. Hope blooms eternal, so I'm going to open every single one of these. Okay. And finally, some kind of hidden smuggling compartment. Without proper codes, you'll be able to open it. Okay, fine. Right, well, hopefully you enjoyed that piece of content where I had a look through there. Who is... This is the bunk bit. Looks like... oh, hello. Can you construct a programming spike for me? Yeah, great, brilliant. I don't think you can do that many of them. You don't talk much, do you? Just chime in if you have any advice. Thanks. Right, Big Z. I wonder if you could help. No, I want to know a little bit more about you, Zelda. You don't feel shame on that. Mission may say more about them. You don't trust me? You'll have to tell me more eventually. I'm moving up today. Great stuff. I wonder if you could help me with the problem. Have you anything more to say about yourself, Sarah? Then I'll leave you with it. Catwoman.
I feel I must apologize for the way I act. I am sorry for attacking you. I am sorry for thinking you would only try to kill me. I hope that by helping you in your task, I may redeem myself in your eyes, and in my own.
Don't worry, Johanny, I'll forgive you.
Thank you. It is most reassuring to know that you can forgive me, even though I tried to take your life. I can only hope that, in our time journeying together, I will succeed.
Yeah, I don't really know anybody who likes Juhani as a character. Like, some of them, the folks in here are a little bit Marmite, whereas, you know, I'm a tremendous fan of Mission. I have a lot of time for us. Part of the reason that she's constantly in the party, but I do accept. Oh, hello, Kath. Yeah, okay, fine. We'll deal with that in a sec, because I didn't want to say hello to Mission first. Wherever she is. That's Congress. That's the exit. So I'm guessing she's over here. Hello.
Hey there. What can I do for you?
Yes, but she is a bit of a Marmite character. I do. I'm aware that a lot of people are not fond of her and find her quite annoying. But yeah, I want to talk about your brother.
I've been thinking about Lena and what she said about Griff. You know, how he was always blaming other people for his problems. There might be something to what she said.
May not be perfect.
No, of course not. Not really. But what if it was his idea to leave me behind? I'm not saying Griff would just abandon me, but maybe he did want to leave me behind. Just temporarily, you know? He might have done that if he planned on coming back later, but things don't usually work out for Griff the way he planned, you know? And that's when he'd get in trouble. He was always borrowing money he could never pay back. He might have been trying to skip out on his debts when he left Harris. He would have to leave his little sister behind so it would look like he was coming back.
So he sacrificed you. How you can't attack him for this one?
Well, no, not exactly. Look, all I'm trying to say is that the more I think back, the more I realize I might be idolizing my brother a bit, not seeing all his faults. I still want to find him. I need to see him again. It's just that I'm not sure how I'll react when I do.
When the time comes, you'll know what to say, Mission.
Maybe. We'll see. I don't want to judge him yet. Maybe Lena was lying. Or maybe she wasn't. All I know is I'd like to speak to Griff myself. If we have time, I'd like to go talk to the Zerka Corp rep on Dantooine and see what he has to say about where my brother is now.
Right, well, I mean, maybe that's the place that we go to then. I don't think there's anything more we can get out of Mission just yet, is there? I wanted to talk to you
All
about
I know is I'd like...
yeah, the fact that he's called Griff is just unfortunate. As I say, that is a very, very rarely, seldom used regional euphemism, and it's not ideal that his name's Griff. Is there something in here? Is it? No, it's just Shahani's box. Pardon the phrase. Yeah. Right, let's talk to Karth.
Yes, what's on your mind?
You've been very quiet lately, you know that.
I've been quiet? I suppose I have. I guess I just don't like being left out of the loop.
A poor baby. He falls on the do that.
Left out of the loop, you know, not being told anything, strung along. It's really starting to irritate me. For one thing, I want to know what the Jedi Council said to you. They pulled you in there and refused to tell me a thing about it. I'm rather curious to know what went on, and why they didn't keep you on Dantooine for training. Isn't that strange?
I thought it was more important than I helped fun.
And why is that? You were a great help on Terrace, but why would they keep you with us? Don't they have to train you?
I thought there was a bond between Bastila and
Bond? What kind of bond? You mean to say that they told you that you were tied to Bastila in some way? I have trouble believing that. You're a neophyte Padawan who's been saddled with the responsibility of tracking down these star maps. Why? That's not normal. I am not trying to provoke you or to imply that you're somehow responsible for the Jedi Council, but give me a hand here. There has to be a reason.
Carth. Bastila. You saying I'm not needed?
No, I didn't mean that you weren't wanted or that I want to go. It's just... Damn it. Well, I'll tell you this much. I'm not going to wait around until I'm betrayed again.
I'm not going to betray you. I am not so.
Yeah, we'll just see about that, won't we? Look, I didn't mean it that way. I want to get to Saul, not... No, forget it. It just seems that all I can do is insult you, isn't it? Just forget I said anything. Let's just get on with what we were doing.
I think that's pretty reasonable. I think Carth's all right.
How can I help?
I wanted to talk about that dream.
It was less of a dream and more of a vision the two of us shared. But I am certainly willing to answer any questions the Jedi Council did not.
Why did we dream of Malak and Revan?
Perhaps because we desired to. Perhaps because they came to this planet and were strong enough in the Force to leave a trace.
What do you mean by a trace?
They did something important here. Of that, I am certain. It may be simply that we are sensitive to that event, or it may not. We dreamed about Revan and Malak either because we were meant to, or because we needed to. There is no other way to look at it.
So,
I have no idea.
what do you think they're doing?
It's obviously important, however. This is why we must investigate this further.
I still don't understand why we shared
Are
this
you wondering
vision.
why we shared the vision? Or why we even received it in the first place? To the first, I can only repeat the answer that the Council gave us. Our fates are linked. And for two as strong as we are in the Force, that amounts to a near-physical bond. As for the
Sexy.
second, I truly don't have an answer for you. The Force works as it will, and perhaps we should be grateful for what we've been given.
Yeah. How did that face become?
I don't know. Believe me, I certainly don't find the prospect of being joined to you enjoyable in any fashion.
It just seems a little convenient.
The Force often seems to cause events that bend the laws of probability, especially with those that are strongly affiliated with it. In this respect, you and I will simply have to become accustomed to such convenience. We are the tools of the Force, and we will do as it wills.
You see, I do like the way that this handles this compared to like some of the frigging nonsense of the episodes 1 through 3. I mean, I know it's a bit late in the day to be slagging those films off. They're like nearly 30 years old at this point, but like I feel it gets the telling of the original films better. I have no free will of our own.
On the contrary, ours is the ultimate free will. The Force is our destiny, but the choices we make along it are ultimately our own.
I have another question.
What would you like to...
Do you think we'll receive
With
more?
luck, we will. I would rather not rely on such visions to guide us. But when we have so little else to go on, and the galaxy hangs in the balance...
Yeah, okay. That's all I want.
As
Isn't
you
it?
wish. You really should.
Right, fantastic. So, we can go... Okay, so, yeah. We can have a look. We're not going to Caravan, we'll do that towards the end. I don't think these things have necessarily got, like, level restrictions, but yeah. Manan... Ocean World, I don't remember. Tatooine has Mission's brother on, so that's tempting. Kashyyyk has somebody we can recruit. Don't remember. Yavin. That's where we are now. Let's go and sort out mission. Oh. Right. Good. Okay. More video editing for me to do. Okay, great. There's hyperspace, whatever it's called in this. Oh yes, plot. Saunter.
Lord Malak, the Star Forge is operating at 200% capacity, far beyond our expectations.
I am more interested in the young Jedi Bastila and her battle meditation. Have you learned how she escaped the destruction of Taris?
She was aided by Karth Onasi, a decorated war hero of the Republic and a legendary soldier. During the Mandalore Wars, he was honored many times for his bravery.
You know this man?
Yes, Lord Malak. He served under me when I still followed the Republic. You could say I was his mentor.
Interesting. How did you acquire this information, Admiral?
An eyewitness, Lord Malak.
Ooh, he's still alive.
Calo Nord, a bounty hunter, was there when Bastila and Karth escaped the planet. Apparently, they left him for dead.
A Jedi and a war hero. It's a wonder you survived the encounter.
I am hard to kill, Lord Malak.
Calo has agreed to help us capture the young Bastila for a very hefty fee, of course. But I assure you, he is well worth the price. His reputation as a bounty hunter is well earned.
Her companions are nothing to me, Calo. But I desire the young Jedi taken alive, if at all possible.
Lord Malak, forgive me. There is something else. May we have a private audience away from the ears of the common soldiers?
I trust you are not wasting my time, Admiral Karath.
I promise you will be very interested in what Calo has to tell you about Bastila's other companions, Lord Malak.
Dun, dun, dun. More editing for me to do. Oh, good. Right, okay. Dreaming. He's gone to the shops to buy Weetabix or something. It's so weird, these cutscenes, because sometimes you're seeing them before I do on my main monitor. It's just... yeah. I mean, I guess I should have just played it with the community patch, really, shouldn't I? But I want it to be, what the word is. I want it to be faithful.
The Force has given us a vision. Like the one we shared on Dantooine. Did you see it? Of course. You must have. The Force is strong with us both. Tatooine is known for little but glowing sand. I find it surprising that there would be a star map somewhere in its desolate wastes.
Look like it was inside some kind of cave.
A star map would likely have to be within some kind of shelter to protect it against dust and sandstorms. I suspect there are many such caves and caverns hidden in the sands of the Dune Sea. The creatures of this world probably use them as their lairs. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Cool. Right, well. We are... oh. What? Yeah, something's not right. What do you mean? Someone's in the emergency status of fear. Mission I asked everyone, no one knows anything about it. Yeah. That's exactly what we're going to do, because I can't remember what it is, but yeah. Right, let's just see if there's anything that got left behind. What's this? Oh, more supplies. Oh, maybe we'll... I don't remember what this stowaway situation is. I mean, I'm guessing there that it's a stowaway. It's just fairly obviously going to be. The stairs, and then part of done this, which is your explanation. Examine it closely. Unknown person. Okay, fine. Well. Are you ready for this? Okay, well, I mean... Yeah. Let me stop, they disappear. Be nice once in a while, Jama, on this game if you would delegate the occasional task. Oh right, okay, do we have to... The direction of the cargo hull. Oh, it's Sasha. Hi, Sasha.
Kipuna, Bonanakichu.
Oh, girl, where did you come from?
Selima Wanga Kunbitkin. Mucho Shakapaka.
Right, okay.
Mucho Shakapaka.
Can you tell me your name?
Mucho Shakapaka.
You're a toilet with a name of...
Mucho Shakapaka.
Try to learn Sasha's strange language.
Tonki ba non tontek.
Many of the words you're speaking about.
Bonanakichu.
Glory.
Selima Wanga Kunbitkin.
I can understand Mandalorian, but your words are mixed up. Okay. Where are you from? No, okay, fine. Let me try and learn.
Tonki ba non. Dong abuk shami no nok. Dong abuk shami no nok.
Yeah.
Tonki ba non tontek. Selima Wanga Kunbitkin. Dong abuk shami no nok. Mucho Shakapaka. Dong abuk shami no nok. Tonki ba non tontek. Kipuna, Bonanakichu. Kipuna, Bonanakichu.
Sasha.
Mucho Shakapaka. Mucho Shakapaka. Dong abuk shami no nok.
Oh, yeah.
Mucho Shakapaka.
You like me, I understand. The why we like him. But, yeah.
Kipuna, Bonanakichu. Kipuna, Bonanakichu. Tonki ba non tontek. Tonki ba non tontek.
Okay.
Dong abuk shami no no. Selima wanga kun bikin. Dong ki ba. Kipuna, bona na kichu.
So I'm just kind of running through this.
Kipuna, bona na kichu. Kipuna, bona na kichu. Dong abuk shami.
You want something
Mucho
else,
shaka
right?
paga.
You mean food, you know?
Selima wanga kun.
Yeah.
Dong ki. Mucho
Okay.
shaka paga.
I'm supposed to speak about
Dong
what?
ki ba non tontek.
So don't tell me that again.
Dong ki ba.
Come here.
Mucho shaka paga.
There's someone there who will take you home. Okay.
Selima wanga kun bikin.
You're gonna show us what you're very skilled.
Kipuna, bona.
Alright. Got the Mandalorians and hidden
Dong
shit.
ki.
Oh, what's this? It is a message. Is this a family emergency? No, no. It's the very fucking opposite. You don't want to leave the oven because you're not.
Shami no nok.
Not your home, not your first home. They're at your home before.
Dong ki ba non tontek.
Oh. Dantooine was someone, Dantooine. Okay. Right, okay, brilliant.
Mucho shaka paga.
Anything else?
Mucho shaka.
Communicating a language. Why are you hiding on the ship? Getting the ship before you're very scared.
Dong.
Left the Mandalorians, you didn't leave. You sleep here on the ship?
Dong abuk shami no nok.
Okay. Why are you scared of the Mandalorians? They took you before and hurt you. Okay. Okay, fine. That's enough talk for them. Oh, no, you don't have to go.
Selima.
It's absolutely fine. We're going to charge into battle against Sith Lords. Let's just have a kid involved. Right. Okay. Where was the exit? The exit was not this way. This way. Okay. So we are going to take mission because it's mission. I think we'll take Bastila. It is tempting to mix it up a bit, but I have my favourites, and they are these two. I'll leave you to decide what that says about me.
Anchorhead, potential customer. Zerka Corporation stands ready to serve, after some formalities, of course. First, your ship is not on our list of planned arrivals for today. There is a docking fee of 100 credits.
Might control him. What do I get for my 100 credits?
The immediate benefit is access to these very docking facilities. This is the only port in Anchorhead. Once you've paid, we will offer trade services as well. We're not unreasonable. We just want to cover expenses.
Well, that seems absolutely fine, but...
You know, I don't think you need to pay the fee. We'll let it go.
Brilliant.
That was easy. Sure wish I had special mind-affecting force powers.
Well, I'm not sure if that's dark
As well.
side powers, but...
Registration, so we can serve you better when you return.
Brilliant.
Now, as a customs officer,
Thank you for teleporting. That also helps.
Information on services. Is this visit business or pleasure?
Looking for some good paying work.
It depends on what level of risk you want to take.
Bounties.
Could ask at the office if any bounties need collecting. That's in Central. While you're at the office, ask for a hunting license so you can sell trophies to Faza in his lodge, just north of them.
Yeah,
I
that's
suppose
stuff.
you could also...
Oh yeah, there's some more of that racing.
Talk to the hut at the register.
Oh.
I can't say I know which of these jobs.
Yeah. Here's some background.
There isn't much to tell. It's a very old planet, well past its prime. Zerka Corporation is the only company with any interest in it. It's not a very pretty world. But there is opportunity here if you know where to look.
Tell me about Circa Corporation.
I can't really get into that. It hasn't been a very smooth operation. I shouldn't get into it.
Oh, good. Persuade. You want to tell me more about it?
I can tell you more, I guess. It's not a big secret or anything. Just not good for business. You see, Zerka Corporation staked their claim to this planet based on some very promising geological surveys.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, that information was incorrect, and possibly even an attempted sabotage by a rival company.
Set up shop on a barren planet.
Not totally barren. There were a few good years of mining, and limited operations are still in place. But the ore is flawed. It has peculiar properties. They've had to look at other forms of business.
What do you mean you said?
Zerka Corporation has really tried to hide this, but it just seems that Dantooine metal is unfit for effective manufacturing. I would imagine that this outpost will eventually be abandoned. Nobody is making any money here. Of course, this rock may have been settled a few times, so look for some other company to get stuck with it.
What forms of business, blah blah blah.
That appeal to the casual traveler.
Hunting,
There are
yeah.
also lengthy barren wastes that serve as
Fine. History of the planet. One of the lush world, desert, blah blah blah. Sorry, I'm skipping ahead. What species are you? The Sand People.
They're vicious
Wow.
and attack outsiders on sight. Maybe they know the history of death.
Have you have you had trouble with the Sand?
Personally, but they've given Zerka Corporation a rough time. It's hard enough mining this rock without suffering random attacks. I think the company has even put a bounty on them, but I'm sure not going to try for it.
Information on jobs like that, Circa office bounties, hunting license, street racing, blah 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 blah. Looking for very specific thing.
Much information.
All the things I take.
You a digger? I've heard of ruins being found. You're not going to get anywhere with that. You could.
Ask a jar. Yeah, great. Right, I need to get going. Okay, we are here. Defense turrets, if that matters. This is obviously a shop, so let's just have a quick look. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, show me what you've got to sell. Oh, is that one-handed? We don't have the money for it, but I mean, to be honest, it's not a dreadful thing. That is not useful for anyone. We've already got one of those. Immune to critical hits, and it gives stuff like that. I mean, that would be really good for mission. Why is that so cheap? And yes, we've already got a breath mask. We don't need that. I mean, that'd be lovely, but that is not so cheap. Energy shields are a little bit temporary for my liking. Immunity to mind affecting things, great. Fortitude +3, lovely. That is a single-use thing. Nobody cares about that. And Gizka poison. I'm just never gonna bloody remember that. Whatever. We'll buy it. Yeah. Okay. I've just bought something and I don't remember for life of me what it is that I've bought. Was it? What the hell was it? Okay, can we see in the interface band? No? New items. Crystal sigil. Right, okay. Yeah, the inventory system here needs a massive amount of work. It's not great. Was it this? Yeah, okay, cool. So, 5 sonic security demolitions and computer use. Immunity critical hits awareness. I mean, yeah. Does that mean that mission is now wearing something? Oh, for God's sake. Just looks awful, doesn't it? You know. It was a real shame because we had a brief moment where she was doing all right. The question then becomes with this, I mean, like, will say, I mean, the awareness doesn't matter because mission's carrying that anyway. Is it better to give her the extra damage thing against Sonic? I think it probably is. So yeah. Yeah, I think we'll kind of look to tie up this episode. It's gone on for longer than I thought. I've grown into the episode, but to be honest, I had a bit of a skinful of booze last night, and it's a classic Sunday recording, and I'm just not really at full enthusiasm for this. I hope the content's been okay, but it's not that. So yeah, maybe
Yes.
we will back up out after this. Return when there's slightly more enthusiasm for it. It is. Well, I don't want to like leap to conclusions on this because I think it's going to be more reflective of how I feel today, rather than what lessons we can learn from Knights of the Old Republic. It's felt a bit more by the numbers, but again, I mean, like the thing that's to the credit of this game, I really do believe it is to the credit, is like if you can do 10 short dungeons rather than 3 long ones. 10 short dungeons is normally better if you are playing with your biomes. I've been sort of sat here like thinking about like what videos I want to do in terms of the Let's Talk episodes, and I guess like a few of the points that ring out from this. Firstly, is like the level design of like whether or not. Just slightly out of view of that. Yeah, like what lessons we can, because we haven't done anything on level design, and level design it's important, and it's like a basic thing that things should be aware of. That like designers really should be thinking about. It's a core part of it. Why has the level design in this, or the level design in something like Fallout, why is that so good? So that's definitely on my hit list, and I think normally I like to release the Let's Talk episodes sort of closer to the point of recording. So I'll normally, like, if I record one, I don't know, halfway through October, then I generally put it out before the end of October. But on this particular one, I think I might. We're only in November right now. I might record it and put it out for the middle of this playthrough, because I think it is relevant to that. The other thing that we can learn that's a bit more critical, unfortunately, of Knights of the Old Republic, but nothing wrong with being critical. The UI is a mess. The inventory system. Now, handling inventories, and when I say inventories, I mean like it's more a UI thing. I don't necessarily feel like it matters, and I can definitely tell you UIs, and this being a classic one, that like get it wrong. but I don't feel that it's within my particular knowledge base. Like I really, you know, I obviously I'm not working at the moment in terms of a software development full-time role. I really wish that I had someone like Danny being here. That Danny was somebody I used to work with, who was a UX designer, and like I think she would have been able to. Maybe I'll have a see. Maybe I might just ask her, like, what. Like it would be really, really cool to do a session on that. Well, it wouldn't be cool, it would be nerdy as fuck, but I'm assuming that by the fact that you are here, you're quite happy to abandon cool into the realms of let's make some top class RPGs. But yeah, it would be really, really nice to have somebody who's got like a solid UX background. Because I have noticed in some like community sessions in like terms of like things like the subreddit or whatever, that some people are quite derisive of UX designers. I am, like, to be 110% clear, I am definitely not in that camp. There's a lot of modern UI traits that I don't like. I think that, like, for me, you could broadly talk about modern UIs as, like, either going down the very clean UI, so like using up very little of the script. I would describe this as fairly modern in that sense, but to the point where there's no writing, there's no text, everything is like logoed, or iconed, I think is probably the better word. And then the other approach is the kind of Paradox Interactive grand strategy. You know, like tooltip simulator. I have played some really horrid games in terms of their UI, the UX of their UI. I think about, like, I'm gonna put the boot in on this one. I played Civilization 6 and I mean, it's really, I suppose it's true of Civilization 5 as well, where it's just like the information that you need about topics is just not available where you need it. You know, and like being forced to rely on a Civpedia that is in and of itself, has loads of just like redundant descriptions in lieu of practical information. And I think, philosophy, discuss. I think that RPGs feel more impactful when like what things do. This doing 3 to 17 damage is, in my view, more impactful than it having like a weapon attack value of like 342. But like that's just like kind of an abstraction. I'm not saying that that's the only way, but I do feel it's better to have numbers there. I think there are other things in RPGs that matter more. But I think that's useful. So when you don't have access, I mean, I moaned about Dragon Age Origins on the channel, and it's just like, you know, the numbers feel entirely meaningless. Yeah, I mean, Dragon Age has got problems. So yeah, so I guess those are the two things that I'm thinking about doing. The level design one is easier and more core to the experience, but the UI one, it might be different if we can get somebody else in. Although I must admit, if I did get Danny in, like, firstly, I don't even know what her relationship is with video games. Well, she might not even touch the things. Like, you know, her UI stuff is generally for, you know, public service websites. I also don't know, you know, the long form video style that we do here, of like, why say in one word what we can say in 15,000. I don't know if she'll go for that. She might want to get the points across much more quickly. We'll give it some thought. 1 hour 37 minutes. What else is there? I'm not intentionally padding for time. I don't want to leave it in incomplete, but for thoughts. Yeah, I think I'm still, like, I guess, like, the position on Knights of the Old Republic generally. I mean, as I say, I don't want to dwell too much on today because it's part of it's how I'm feeling. I still feel like it's got legs. It's got a little bit slower. I think somebody was saying on one of, I'm not quite sure where I read it, and it might have been on a Reddit page for this. Some people were defending the the Scout into Sentinel or whatever, the build that we've done. Because I think kind of early on I was like, I'm just gonna have a check and just see that I haven't totally hamstrung myself. One or two people were defending it. If we'd have gone Guardian, it would have been a lot faster. I think my initial assessment of this, of it being sort of easy, medium, hard, is probably fair. It's so I think as I recall, the build that I did when I played the game the first time was an 18 strength soldier into Guardian, and it felt a lot faster. So some of these fights have been pretty like, oof. So yeah. The other thing with this, and I guess it's a kind of difficult one to do, but I might try it when this comes out. Right now, as I mentioned before, we're in November, and this should probably be coming out in February, I think. I would like, now we've got a few more subscribers. I always say, like, I don't ask anybody who likes and subscribes. I can't imagine I'm ever going to make a living out of it with the level of presentation I've got. But it is kind of cool. I do. I'm very grateful to everybody who does subscribe. Now we've got a few more subscribers, it might be fun to try and do a let's play after this one, but like the next RPG, I might try and do it, if I've got the time, live, as in, well, firstly, just trying to release, if I record a video on, I don't know, like Tuesday the 14th of February or whatever, then to put that video out on the 15th before I play the next episode, so that like people can comment as we're going along. Because it's a bit of a shame with recording them so far in advance that like sometimes you folks put comments up, and I really enjoy reading your comments. I really, really do. I think it's great. But sometimes it doesn't feel like you've got perhaps the same level of input that you might have if they were released on a sort of pseudo live schedule. And then the other question really becomes, and like, please leave a message in the comments as to how you feel about this. Right now I do all this for YouTube. Do people have any interest in me taking it to Twitch? Like if we did like live sessions, I don't think I'm ever going to be one of you regular streamers. I think it'll be a fairly rare day when I'm on it, but would people enjoy that? Because if you would, then at time of recording there's like 40 of you, and according to the metrics, like, people are watching this all the way through. So not everyone, obviously. most people are just like nope. But you patient few who've got this far, it's like, yeah, what do you feel? What do you think? As I say, I can't sacrifice my full-time job over it, but if we can do some bits and pieces together and you'd enjoy it, yeah, I guess that's on offer. Anyway, all things to discuss next time. Will I come back to this later on this evening? I feel rough, so I think probably not. We'll probably review it again tomorrow. God damn it, Mission! Why have you got this? I mean, the other thing I briefly thought about like mentioning is like handling appearance and costumes. It was another video that I was considering, and you know what, we might do that because there are lessons like this. I don't think this is a good idea. I think that I think that this is a good idea. I think giving them cosmetics around what they're wearing can work, but there's also like it's also really important to understand with this, like, what you're losing. Like, I mean, part of the reason why a lot of, for example, JRPGs do it all is keep people in the same outfits all the time. It's just sheer character model stuff. Like, it's just easier rather than having to design new outfits for everyone. But it also is just it's there subtly reflecting their personality again and again and again. I do very much see why, from a design perspective, why the Final Fantasies rely on, armlets, braces, or whatever, inconsequential pieces of armor, and keep, Cloud in his uniform, Tifa in a mini skirt, Lulu and Tidus and whatever it is they're wearing. I think that's an interesting one, and also, like, again, just the lesson with this is, like, it's really basic, but, like, don't fuck with the eyes. Like, if you get into anything that's going to be in as much detail as this, like, don't fuck with the eyes. you can have them wearing pretty much anything else, and it'd be fine. But this is all misstep, in my view. I think it's really got in the way of what you're trying to do with the characters. I suppose the possible exceptions, like something like XCOM, where you're not attending to have like a personal character building experience. But if you are doing character building, I mean, like that, if anyone's seen that amazing ProZD sketch, I think I mentioned this last time and the time before, where it's like games that like use cosmetics in cutscenes, just don't do it. So yeah. Do you know, it's weird with all this, like the other reason, again, it must seem like I'm really padding for filler at this point. The other reason I think I'm drawing this out so much is I'm tempted to play more. I've been counting the hours on this a little bit this episode, so I was like, because I feel rough. But I'm enjoying myself. I don't know. I'll have a break. I'll have something to eat. Maybe I will return for more this evening. But whatever. I think we saved the game, didn't we? No, we didn't save the game. Right, okay, so that'll be more added on the hours. I wonder how many hours of this we've actually been playing for. Regardless. Right. Thank you very much for watching. Sorry about that long outro. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.